Hey everybody, what's going on? Emo Tempest here, and let's get going with these. We're back for the set review for Earth on Gunslinger Abyss. We're actually going to see the Gunslinger in set Abyss, this color. This set has been exciting so far with some few standouts for sure, but Earth looks promising, that's for sure. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Thanks for watching them, and let's get started. Ajito Marujito, he's back. Alright, 6-drop mage, Cat 11. When Ajito enters the field, choose a forward. If the cost to cast Ajito is paid with CP of 3 or more different elements, break it. Choose a forward and then break it. When Ajito enters the field, choose a forward. If the cost to cast Ajito is paid with CP of 5 or more different elements, remove from the game. I am never gonna do this. Why? I know 11 is all over the place, so I can see that world. This is a straight up title card if there ever was one. But yeah, I think we'll stick with the old Ajito. I don't know. It's not even black mage, right? It's just mage, so it doesn't really help me there. While playing the cost to cast 11 cards, a Pururu is on the field. You can produce CP of an element. So there you go. There's that. But it's still like there's no reason to pay for a 6 to remove one forward. Or I guess it triggers both, right? You can break it and then remove a forward, so you have the option to do two things. But still, it's a lot for such a little payoff, right? Like, yeah, no, that's okay. I don't think we're gonna see that, even with like. There's no world at the moment. I don't know. Maybe we'll see something else. Let's move on. Althic, back up. EX Burst. When Althic enters, choose a forward your opponent controls. If you control 4 more, drop the 12, deal at 9k. Okay, solid. So we have two killers, right? We have the fire one, and we have the earth one. The fire's the forward that bursts on damage, right? Like, it's equal to the guys, I think. Or yeah, it does like, I don't know, like 2 or 3k or something, and then this one just straight 9ks, or the other one breaks. The other one has to attack, and this one is just when it enters. So I like this one a lot more. So okay, so now the whole deck is starting to piece itself together. Ignis. When Ignis enters the field, you may duel 2 active forwards you control. When you do so, choose a forward. Daily damage equal to the total power of the forwards you dueled due to this ability. I like the amount of damage this could possibly do. I just don't like what it requires, right? Like leaving yourself like down 2 forwards. Is a problem, and yeah, damage 3, you can pull out more damage, sure, but it's a little weird when you're bringing stuff in. So I don't know, have to see how it works. We have to see if it's worth putting in a deck, really. Vanille. When Vanille is put from the field into the break zone, you may remove Vanille from the game. When you do so, choose one category 13 forward in your break zone and add it to your hand. Okay. And then reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a category 13 card, add it to your hand. You can only use this ability once per turn. So it's not bad. You kind of just put it out there and you let it die, right? Like, yeah, it's okay. It's an okay card. I don't know if we need to play it, but considering the other 13 stuff we're seeing, like, the Zaz and the snow and the lightning, we don't know if we need this to... It's best to just let it sit there and try to tap out and attack when you can, I guess. But realistically, I'm not sold on it just yet. Alright, the said Gunslinger. First strike. When Vincent enters the field, deal 9,000 damage to all the forwards of cost 3 or less. Okay, that's good. When Vincent is chosen by a forward's ability, deal that forward 9,000 damage. Okay, a lot of damage here. When Vincent is chosen by a summon of your opponent, choose up to 1 forward, deal at 9,000 damage. Alright, that got a little redundant. Alright, so he's just like a good counter card, right? Like the first effect is probably my favorite one. Like just enters, deal 9,000 to all the forwards of cost 3 or less. That is fantastic. I don't like his cost for that price, but I want to say there's some way to make him cheaper with all the 7 cards that are coming out. Or a good way to cheat him in. And I'm not going to just say Pod Cloud and be done with it, but again, there's probably something there. The other ones are okay too. They're definitely going to help in this format, right? And I think he'll see play because of it. Let's face it, right? Like Mono Earth went into 7, right? Like it's just becoming a 7 deck now. It's that is what it is. He's gonna fit in just fine. He'll be searchable. He'll be, you know, in the right colors. He's playable. Unfortunately, he's just one off from Montleonis, but we played 7 drops in that list anyway, right? We played the Shadow Lord or whatever, and the other guy, and Neo X Death. But this one's okay. It's cheaper. It does a lot actually. Good removal. First strike too, just to boot, right? Like, I wish he had a Brave or something, just to kind of, or maybe one of these should have been EX Burst, right? Like, I don't know, something else, just something else to push him into that above and beyond a little bit. But again, solid, good effects, just good punishment. Sucks when you just don't need to target him, right? Just kill all the guys on the board. So I don't know, there's gonna be ways around him, but I think he's good for a lot of problems. Aiko, this is the pre-release promo if I'm not mistaken, and this one is a really nice full art. I had hoped that Kuja got one. When Aiko enters the field, choose 4 summons in your break zone, put them to the top of your deck in any order, then shuffle your deck and reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Cast 1 summon among them without paying the cost and put the rest of the cards in the break zone. I think this is a phenomenal card. That's it. Like, it's gonna Art Chaos already had a lot of good things going for it, right? But this one might just push it above and beyond, I'm not gonna lie. Or there's gonna be decks around this, right? It's a job summoner, so it's searchable. It's Earth, which is already, you know, a great color all the time. And summons, it has no limitation, right? Like, choose 4 summons, put them in the break zone. That's it. You need to have 4 summons in there. After that, it's just cast 1 summon among them that you reveal without paying the cost and put the rest of the break zone. Like, it's just gonna keep going. Like, it's very abusable, I guess, but I don't know. That could just be me. I'm optimistic about this one. We'll see how it goes. Like, the problem is the name, obviously. Like, then you can't pay the 2-drop backup. You can't play I think the LB card is also Aiko, so I don't know. 2CB Gladiator backup. Discard a card. Choose a forward. It gains 1,000 power until the turn. If the discarded card is Fire Emblem, and give it 3,000 instead. Pass. Beastmaster. When Beastmaster enters the field, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Play a monster of cost 2 or less among them onto the field, and return the other cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. Put Beastmaster in the break zone. Choose a monster that is also a forward. It gains 4,000 power until the end of the turn. That card's pretty good. Yeah, top 3 into monsters is going to be fun. I think the problem with this one might be the same problem that Gizmaluk had. For those, is like that 2CP water monster that said the same thing. Like, reveal 3, grab 1. Obviously, this is slightly better, and, you know, it costs more, but you can reveal 3, play 1. It's just you really have to jam-pack the monsters in there, right? Like, because you always want to hit something. So I don't know if maybe the Zombie Mirror deck comes back with a card like this, because that would be helpful. But I don't even know if it's enough, because it's just very likely you'll whiff, right? Like, the second part doesn't help us with the monsters too much. Yeah, you could break itself, but you could always play more. So I don't know. We miss on minor right now with 5 into backups, which we play 15 to 17. Imagine if we play reveal less into 3, you know, we have to have monsters. You know what I'm saying? It's just that kind of mentality. Zangan was when we just saw this one not too long ago. Zangan and the card named Tifa you control can use action abilities and special abilities with the tap in the cost as though they had haste, right? Which means even though they can't attack that turn, you can use these action abilities right away. So I guess the caveat too is it still requires you to dull them, right? Like, that's the main thing. When Zangan enters the field, you may play 1 card named Tifa 5 or less from your hand onto the field. That's good. 5 or less is pretty good. And then choose a forward. You can tap it, deal it 5,000 damage for each job martial artist you control. So off the bat, you're gonna play a Tifa, which is hopefully a martial artist, right? And then you can kill something. 10k, boom, right? Like, that's good. If you're choosing not to play something, you have control either way. With 5k damage, which isn't bad, right? It's, you know, it's right. It's in a good range for Yuna, so that's solid. Yeah, Mono Earth is just gonna move straight into an FF7 list. So let the 7 fans eat. Whatever gives us more numbers at locals, guys. Shinrin, backup. When Shinrin enters the field, choose a category 7 character in your break zone, add it to your hand. If it's a card named Tifa during this turn, the cost required to cast your next card named Tifa is reduced by 3. So between this and him, Tifa deck is out there, right? Like, but then again, I think they go into different decks, right? Because we want a good one with an S ability, and I don't know if the 3-drop is the same as a 5 or less that we want. You know what I'm saying? So like, maybe it's different decks, maybe it's not. Who knows? Titan, also from 7. During your turn, you can duel 2 active Earth forwards you control instead of paying the cost to cast Titan. Choose a forward your opponent controls and a forward your opponent controls. The former gains 2,000 until the end of turn, then the former deals damage equal to its power to the latter. Okay, so here's the thing, right? We want to do this. Earth forwards usually have Brave anyway, so being able to attack and then do something like this is always great. Again, it has to be on your turn to, you know, be able to tap 2 things, so that's the problem. But it's just a kill spell. I don't know if it's enough for me to want to play it compared to what we have now. It's like, I'd have to see. There's a lot to think about, but it's not my favorite one. Dine. When Dine enters the field, choose a forward, deal it 4,000 damage for each card you discarded to cast Dine. Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Man, why are the Dine cards so bad? Tama. Backup. When Tama enters the field, select one of the following 2 actions. Gain a crystal, or you may pay a crystal. When you do so, choose a category WAF card in your break zone and add it to your hand. Oh, this is very good. We like this. Tama. Man, WAF fans are eating good this set too. Dio. For forward park director, when Dio blocks or is blocked, Dio gains 3,000 power until the end of the turn. For 2 earth and a colorless, choose a forward. It gains this forward must block Dio if possible. Another one of these, like, you know, forcing the block things. This is an expensive one for this. Some other cards just do this when attacking or something, or it's like free from the warrior guy. I'd rather just play the warrior guy. Yeah, I don't know. Dio might be a pass for me too. I don't know if just having more 7 guys is that important, but here's the Tifa from the set though. Brave, if you control a card named Zangan, you can discard 1 card instead of an S when paying Tifa's S special ability. Okay, so you have okay, that's cool. Relentless Rush, S tap, choose a forward, deal it 8,000 damage. If you control a card named Cloud, also activate Tifa. Yeah, I don't know if this is the one, but it definitely pairs with the Zangan, right? Like, this might be your draft picks. Like, when you're drafting, you're playing limited, you put both of those in the deck right away, and that's pretty much GG's, I think. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's not that great. I think there are better Tifa options, straight up. And if there isn't, then we definitely need one, which is gonna be a waste though, because that Zangan is tight. Noctis. Forward, when Noctis enters the field, choose a category 15 character in your break zone, put it to the top of your deck, and when Noctis enters the field, draw a card. So you could, at damage 3, you can trigger the get something back with so many letters, with so many effects, which is weird. But this sick full art of him in the regalia, I'm imagining, is just OP. I know 15 fans are gonna enjoy this one. Nofika. Forward, the 12, when Nofika enters the field or is put from the fields into the break zone. Choose a job 12 other than card name Nofika break zone, add it to your hand. Okay, also very good. Good filtering. Solid way to play into the 12's strengths, right? Like, pitch 2, get something back. When it dies, you know, get them back as well. So the Earth ones are definitely the strongest ones, so I think those will be the staples. Geomancer reprint. Mandragora. During this turn, Mandragora also becomes a forward. When Mandragora deals damage to a forward, break it. Oh, okay, so if you block it, you die, and when Mandragora deals damage to your opponent, put it in the break zone. Choose one card in your break zone, add it to your hand. That's a boring one, right? Like, this one's really good in limited, that's for sure, right? It's just gonna keep your opponent from blocking with its forwards, but also it's gonna die and get him value back, so it's gonna pay for itself in limited, but I don't think this card makes it in standard. And Dark Fina, yowzers. Alright, 9, Sage of Hess, FFBE, limit break 3, 9 cost, When Dark Fina enters the field, you may cast a summon of cost 7 or less from your hand without paying the cost. Kind of like the old ice one, right? Like but that one was from the deck, I think. When you cast a summon, choose a character in your break zone, add it to your hand. This effect will trigger only during your turn and only once per turn. Okay, now this is a limit 3 that Earth. Again, it's lended to a specific deck, but it's a good card. It's probably, you know, I guess Titus was in total 8, right? And then Edge was also 6 or something like that. So I like this card. I think it's strong. Again, unfortunately, it's limited to a special, to a certain deck, right? Like, I'm not gonna just pay this to cast, you know, Titan or Mist Dragon and then get draw a card and get 2 cards back. You could, sure, but it's not worth it, right? This is the combo piece. You're gonna put this together to do all of these things, and then play the Echo, for example, if you have that much CP. But yeah, no, that's, I mean, they might go good together. This would effectively replace the Echo and the LB that we have now, if, you know, because you're playing the new Echo forward. Okay, so Earth is decent. Overall standout stuff is, to me, was the Echo Vincent. Vincent is growing on me the more it like resonates in my head. The Zengen is good. Tifa needs work. We know that the 12 is gonna definitely use these Earth cards, and Dark Fina is solid. Definitely a little more impressed with this stuff than the Wind stuff I just covered I just went over in the other video. What are you guys thinking about this? What do you want to see first? Do you want to see some 7 stuff? Do you want to see some 12 stuff, or some weird summon crazy decks with Tama and Dark Fina? I'm sorry, with Echo and Dark Fina. Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something. Share your thoughts in down below. I'd appreciate it. Let me know where you guys sit with some of these cards. Yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, which you can go watch too.